Here is a family favorite, and I will give you some substitutions along the way if you would like to make this vegetarian or maybe you are gluten-free. So we're going to call this taco lasagna, and it's always a hit with my family. I will leave the ingredients for you here if you would like to do a screenshot, or maybe you would like to print them out. They'll be below the video. And of course, I always encourage you to try to use what you have in your kitchen instead of trying to buy the ingredients. So I'm using some peppers from my garden along with some caramelized onions that I happen to have in the refrigerator. Just use regular onions. And all we're going to do is saute these for about 10 minutes in a separate skillet. So in our main skillet, we'll go ahead and brown our ground beef, and we'll add some taco seasoning along with a little bit of water and get that beef seasoned up pretty good. We'll go ahead and add our beans, and if you want to make this vegetarian, just use like a combination of rice, corn, and beans instead of the beef, along with your taco seasoning. And then go ahead and add your peppers and your onions, and we'll go ahead and combine the two. I also grated some cheese. Just use whatever cheese you have. And so now we can go ahead and assemble the casserole. And so in a 9x13 dish here, I'll go ahead and spread out a layer of salsa, and then we'll put our tortillas on here. You can use a corn tortilla instead of flour tortillas if you are perhaps gluten-free. And then we'll top it with our bean, pepper, and beef mixture and just spread that out in an even layer. And now we'll put a little bit of salsa on here. You can substitute some tomato sauce if that's what you have, or maybe some tomato paste and loosen it up with some water and make your sauce that way. So then we'll top it with some cheese. I had Monterey Jack and cheddar. And now we'll go ahead and do our next layer. I used about 6 flour tortillas on here. And so we'll go ahead and put a little more salsa on here, a little more cheese, my final tortillas on here. And then my last layer will be meat and cheese. And I want to make sure I keep this pressed down so that I will be able to cover it. And now we'll sprinkle the top with a little bit of smoked paprika, and we'll cover it tightly. I had my oven preheated to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and we want to bake it in there for about 30 minutes, and then I uncovered it, and then I broiled it for about 2 minutes on the upper rack. You know, you have to be careful when you're broiling something. You don't want it to burn, so don't walk away when you're broiling it. You just kind of want that cheese to melt really good there on the top. And then it's ready. It's really hot here, so I just wanted to go ahead and get this on the plate. My family was so hungry, and so I like to finish this off with a little bit of salsa, and then I'll put a little bit of sour cream on the side to kind of cut that spiciness. And then we had some corn chips in the pantry, so I dug down at the bottom and got some of the crumbs out. I don't like to waste anything, and it gave it a little salty crunch on top. And then finished it off with some cilantro. You could use green onion or something too. So I hope you're able to give it a try. If you enjoyed the video, please head down there and give me a big thumbs up. And also feel free to head over to my channel while you're down there and check out my playlist section. Over there, you'll find more family favorite recipes. So thanks so much for watching, and y'all have a beautiful day.